So what we need to do, we'll have our mock server. For mock server, we need to create HTTP request, SMTP request, JMS request, depending on what protocol you're using and what protocol your service virtualization layer supports. The request matching allows us to specify expectations that your wire mock server need to handle for you. That is what is in short meaning of this. Depending on the protocol, you can change this HTTP to JMS, HTTP to SMTP, but this is what is request matching, which is required in all different scenarios. Specific to WireMock, we can configure our WireMock server to return specific and identified HTTP response when it receives a pre-formulated HTTP request. So you need to understand that, okay, I have APIs, which API I have to mock, what is the request structure that it need to be created by my application and that need to be sent to mock server. And in response to that, what I expect as a response from the mock server. That's what is something which you need to fulfill. Now, how do we specify expectations of request method and request URL? Now, you might have heard about endpoints. Endpoint to HTTP server is different. Endpoint to SOAP based APIs are different. The request packet for JMS will be different. For MQ, it will be different. For different server or middleware environment for which you are going to write your mock server and request interception, it all will be different. So you need to be very specific. If I'm talking about mocking a service whose endpoints are HTTP based, I need to study HTTP as a protocol. And then I need to see that what is important from perspective of HTTP. So you might have heard about something called as, URL pattern. Have you heard about it? I'm sure you might have heard about URL pattern. What is URL pattern? URL pattern indicates that in order to request to a particular server environment, which is following a particular pattern of protocol, you need to follow a specific pattern for it. So we call them as URL pattern.